Welcome. I'm Inger, she is Rosie, and this is Be Free Yoga. We're so glad you joined us today. This is a 1-hour Vinyasa Flow Yoga class designed for all levels. Just modify based on your fitness level, any injuries you might have, and how you're feeling today, because every day is different and every body is different. If you like practicing with no music or with your own music, you're in the right place. If you prefer to practice with my carefully curated playlist, you can find these same classes on my website, www.befreeyogaAustin.com. And that's B with 2 E's, like the bumblebee. Also there you will find a relaxing guided meditation and written reflections on the weekly topic to help you on your spiritual path. Enjoy your practice today, and thank you so much for joining us. Hello, welcome to Be Free Yoga. I'm Inger, and this is Rosie, and we're so happy you joined us today for our class on heartbreak. All of us have experienced little and big heartbreaks in our life, whether it be a breakup, a disappointment, an unmet expectation. And we can resist those heartbreaks and cause our own suffering. Or the other alternative is to crack open our hearts and allow it to soften us. So we're going to practice that today. If you're doing this class with music, the playlist is all breakup songs, and you'll need 2 blocks and a strap. So when you're ready, grab your blocks and meet me in Supta Badakanasana. Come to lie down on your back with the soles of your feet together and your knees wide. Put the blocks underneath your knees so you can be totally relaxed and supported. Bring one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Take a full deep inhale and sigh it out. Another full breath in. Open mouth exhale. And then find your natural breath. And call to mind the little and big heartbreaks of your life. Acknowledge that they're a universal experience and allow them to be a gateway to connection with all the other humans on this planet. Send yourself some love through your hands. And reach down and close your legs like a book. Sit your blocks to the side. And give yourself a hug. Self-care is so important whenever we're in the midst of a heartbreak. Then release your left foot to the mat and draw your right knee into your chest. Full breath in. Exhale, release your knee. Reach down and grab your big toe with your right peace fingers. And just open and close your leg, half happy baby. Lubricate your knee joint. Then pause, straighten your left leg out to the front of the room and pull on your foot, open your knee wider, draw it towards the floor. Full breath in. And then exhale, supine twist, release your toe. Send your knee to the left and your gaze to the right. Outstretch your right arm to the side wall. Maybe shimmy your bottom hip towards the center of your mat. Full breath in. Exhale, unwind, come back through center. Place your right foot on the mat and draw your left knee into your chest. Squeeze. Big breath in. Exhale, half happy baby, knee wide. Capture your toe with your left peace fingers. And bend and straighten your leg. Send your right leg long on your mat. And then pull on your toes, open your hip further, draw your knee towards your mat. Big breath in. Exhale, supine twist to the other way. Knee goes to the right. Outstretch your left arm and gaze to the left. Maybe you shimmy your hip to the center and find length in your left side body. Big breath in. Exhale, unwind. Bring your hips back to center. Reach for the back of your thighs and rock and roll up to a seat. Plant your feet wide on your mat. And just let your knees fall to the right and fall to the left. You can support yourself with your hands. Windshield wiper your knees right and left. Now the next time you go to the right, see if you can not use your hands. You can always use them if you need to, and rise up onto your knees. Doesn't matter which way you're facing or if your legs are crossed. And then sit back down. And let your knees fall to the left. Rise up onto your knees. And then sit back down. We're going to do this one more time. Knees to the right. Rise up standing on your shins. Take a steeple grip and do a little back bend. Keep your belly drawn in to support you. Look up. And exhale, release. Hips go down. Knees to the left. Rise up other side. Big breath in. Spread through your collarbones. And come on back down. Send your legs wide. You can push into the earth behind you for your forward fold. You can walk your hands forward. Lengthen your spine on the inhale. And exhale, fold forward. You can also sit on the edge of a block. Slow, deep breaths. Inhale, rise up, arms to the sides. Turn to the right, hands forward and back. Turn to the left. And then come back to center. Cross your legs and come to your knees. Standing on your right shin with your left knee open to the side. You have right angles in your legs. Plant your left foot. Then you can press your knee open a little bit with your left hand. Feel that hip opener. And big breath in. Exhale, twist. Bring your right hand inside your left shin and your left hand high. Notice if your knee collapsed in, open it back up. Press into the earth, lengthen and twist. Look up. Full inhale. Exhale, unwind, rise back up. Now we're going to do an exalted twist in the other direction. You may want to block outside your right foot. Or maybe you can bring your hand down onto your shin. Play around with it. Find the right height for you. Check in with your left knee. Is it collapsing in? Open it up. Send your hips and chest forward and up. Big breath in. Left arm high. Exhale, release. Switch out your legs. Stand on your left knee, right leg to the side. Use your hand to open your right knee. Big inhale. And then exhale, left hand inside your right foot. Right arm high. Check in with your right knee. Stack your shoulders, look up. Push into the earth, big inhale. Exhale, release, rise up. Grab your block if you want it. Outside your left foot. Exalted stretch. Left hand down, right hand high. Bump up your heart. Keep your right knee open. Full breath in. Exhale, release, rise up with control. Set your block down. And then come down into a narrow tabletop today. Your knees are together. Bring the heels of your hands together for a nice wrist stretch. Circle your shoulders around your wrists, first in one direction, and then in the other. Come to center. Point your fingers to the back towards your knees. You can stay upright. You can lean your hips back a little bit to deepen the stretch in your wrists and forearms. You can stay here, or option to flip over onto the tops of your hands. Take a little weight there. This one can be intense. You can keep most of the weight in your knees. Full breath in. Exhale, come back to your narrow tabletop, hands and feet touching. Then inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. We're going to do a lot of cows and cats today in various positions. When you're in cat, remember you can engage all your locks, round your spine, push down. Cow, draw your shoulders to your hips, soften your belly, look forward. One more time in each posture. Come back to center. Drop your hips to the right. Drop them to the left. Maybe go a little bit lower the second time, down and back. Then come back to center. Tuck your toes. Toes on fire. Walk your hands back. Knees still on the earth with toes tucked. You can lean forward. You can sit up. You can lean back. You control the intensity of the stretch. 3, 2, 1. See if you can rise up without using your hands. Slow and controlled. If you use your hands, no problem. Step to the center of your mat and bring a block in the tall setting at the top of your mat. Hands to heart center, samastitihi, relax your shoulders. Take a full inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Close your eyes. Today as you go through class, practice your coping tools for breakups with any challenges you encounter on your mat. Number 1, fully accept what's happening in the moment and accept your feelings about it. Number 2, own your moment. Use your breath to bring yourself fully there. 3, look for the gift in the challenge. Is there a way that you can grow? Is there something you can be thankful for? And finally, remember that this too shall pass. Nothing lasts forever. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Release your hands. Open your eyes. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach high. Pick up all 10 toes and spread them wide on your mat. Head over shoulders, over hips, over heels. On the inhale, grow 1 inch taller. And exhale, imagine grounding down through your feet. Inhale, grow taller again. Exhale, release. Inhale, take your arms wide. Reach your heart forward. Look up. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Round your spine, tuck your chin, draw up on your pelvic floor. This is our cat. Inhale, open. Exhale, round, hug yourself. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. Send yourself some love. Inhale up to mountain. Exhale, prepare for grandfather clock. Send your right leg forward and your left arm forward. Balance on your left foot. Then reach your right arm back. So you're in an open twist to the right. Dial your right hip down. Big breath in. Exhale, revolved half moon. Bring your foot back as you windmill your arms around. Hopefully you find your block where you need it. Rest your hand on your block. Left hand high. Find a gaze that supports you. Push into the earth. And then on the next inhale, rise back up. Left hand and right foot forward. Right arm back. And then exhale back through revolved half moon. Find your block. Slow, controlled movement. Don't expect perfection. Just seek presence. One more time down into revolved half moon. Then inhale, exalted crescent. Step back, keep your twist. Right arm high, left hand rests on your back leg. Imagine my hand behind your heart, lifting it up. Keep a bend in your front knee. Big inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. You can set your block to this side as you lower down. Inhale, up dog. Levitate your thighs. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Create a number 7 with your body. Lengthen the back of your neck. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain swan, dive up. Get really tall. This time, exhale, bring your fist to your heart, gorilla hand. Inhale, roll your shoulders up and back. Take a back bend, rip your heart open, expose your soft beating heart. Find the power in it. Strong arms. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Inhale, gorilla back bend. Exhale, round forward, cat in your spine, hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. Inhale, mountain, rise up. Prepare for grandfather clock on the other side. Maybe set your block back on your mat. Left hand, leg forward, right hand forward. And then send your left arm back. Find your balance, rotate your shoulders, big breath in. Exhale, revolved half moon, leg goes back. Circle your arms around. Left hand on your block, rotate your shoulders. Both legs active. Inhale, back up. Leg goes forward. Twist to the left. And then exhale down. Spread your toes wide. Use your right foot as a strong base for this dynamic movement. Inhale back up and exhale down. Last one, find your block. Then step back onto your toes. Inhale, exalted warrior. Left hand high. Active back leg, big breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Option for an Ekapada on the right, or you can skip it and meet in down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, push down as you rise up. Exhale, gorilla arms. Inhale, back bend, roll your shoulders up and back. Reveal your heart. Exhale, hug, round your spine. Inhale, mountain. Reach your arms high. Exhale, prepare for grandfather clock. Right foot forward, left arm forward. Big breath in. Exhale, revolved half moon. You can grab your block. You can try it without a block. Inhale, rise back up. Still doing 3 of these. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, rise back up. Take up lots of space with these rotations. Meet down and revolved half moon. And inhale, exalted crescent. Lower your back toes. Right arm high, big breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Grasshopper your elbows back. Keep your heart open. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, swan dive up. Exhale, gorilla hands by your heart. Inhale, gorilla back bend, roll your shoulders open, open up. And exhale, hug. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, other side. Left foot forward, right arm forward, left arm back. Big breath in. Exhale, revolved half moon with control. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, rotate down. Do you have to transition just like me? No, you don't. Inhale, up. And exhale, down, face the right. Keep your twist. Inhale, exalted crescent. Left hand high. A big breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Getting warm now. Feeling our power. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front, forward fold. Inhale, Karate Kid. Rise up. Come into one-legged mountain, but point your toe and open your arms wide. Reach your heart forward. I think Karate Kid was technically more like this, but it's what I think of in this posture. Big breath in, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then exhale, hug your knee into your chest, round your spine, tuck your chin, all 3 locks, pelvic, abdominal, and your chin. Then inhale, open up to Karate Kid. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, back to Karate Kid. Open your heart, look up. Exhale, low lunge, big slow transition. Left foot back, keep your weight in your feet. Tense your fingers. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Push into the ball of your back foot, send your left hip forward. Engage your belly and straighten your back leg. Tap your shoulders and lift your elbows high. Then try and keep your shoulders there as you straighten your arms high. Full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the side. Direct your front knee to your pinky toe. Active arms. Inhale, extended side angle, reach forward and down. Today, let your left arm come overhead, bicep by your ear. Rotate your shoulders. Keep your front knee bent. Big breath in and exhale, crunch. Let your right arm be heavy and squeeze your left elbow to your hip. Really contract your left side body. Imagine you're holding a weight here. Inhale, back to extended side angle. Exhale, squeeze, feel your power. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, star. Burst open, get big. And then exhale. Interlace your hands behind your back and parallel your feet. Turn your torso towards your right leg. Inhale, roll your shoulders up and back. Take that back bend. Press your knuckles down and your palms together. And then exhale, lengthen as you lower halfway. Look down at your mat, knuckles high. Keep your torso long, fully engaged. Your legs are super solid. One more inhale. Exhale, release, sway side to side. Keep your feet the same, just straighten and bend each leg. Then the next time you find yourself on the left, pause here. Fire up your legs again. Take your heart opener and lift halfway. Knuckles go high, spine is long. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale with control, rise up to your back bend. Send your knuckles down, spread through your collarbones. Big breath in. Exhale, release your grip, Skandasana. Bend your left knee and straighten your right leg. Send your right toes skyward. You can have blocks here to help you balance. Micro bend your right leg and traction your heel towards you for added stability. Your left foot can be flat on the floor or up on your toes. Maybe you bring one hand to your heart. Maybe you bring two hands. Lift your chest into the outside edges of your thumbs. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Walk your hands forward all the way to low lunge. Frame your foot. Step back to high plank. Exhale, hinge forward, lower down halfway, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Karate Kid on the other side. Rise up. Lift your right knee, point your toe, arms wide. Big breath in. Invite in everything the world has to offer, good and bad. And then exhale. Hug your knee into your chest, round your spine, take care of yourself. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug your knee in. Inhale, open. One last time, Karate Kid. Exhale, low lunge. Slow, controlled step back. Weight in your feet, lengthen your spine. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Push into the ball of your back foot, send your right hip forward. Tap your shoulders, lift your elbows. Just to get good alignment, reach your hands high. keeping your elbows there. Big breath in. Exhale, warrior two, open up to the right. Equal weight in both feet, reach in opposing directions. Inhale, extended side angle. Reach forward and down, bring your right arm reaching to the front of the room. Then open your top shoulder more, maybe look up past your armpit. Full breath in. Exhale, crunch. Right elbow to your left hip. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Are you keeping your hips low, your lunge deep? Even as you crunch, one more time, squeeze your right side body. Inhale, star. Burst open. Big breath in. Exhale, parallel your feet, reach your arms to the side. Then swing to the right, let your arms wrap around you. Give yourself a hug. Maybe reach for your hip crease with your right hand. Inhale, open, spin. Wrap your arms around you in the other direction. Try and keep your legs super steady. Inhale, back to center, just swing. Loose arms, side to side. Inhale, stop. Reach your arms to the side walls. Flip your right palm up, left palm down, get long. Exhale, side bend to the right. So your palm is facing out. You can't use your leg to support you. You have to use your torso. You're getting a nice forearm stretch. Inhale, rise up. Left palm up, right palm down. And bend to the front of the room. Lengthen your side body. Inhale, rise up, come through star. And exhale, skandasana to the back. Just like we did facing the front, now your left leg's long. Outwardly rotate your thigh, point your toes up. Notice how this side might be different than your other side. You can always do a lunge, a side lunge like this if that's more comfortable in your body. Just keep your hips back. One more inhale. Exhale, walk your hands to the front. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. On the inhale, lift your tailbone high. Exhale, sink your heels low. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold, root down into your feet, strong base. Inhale, Karate Kid, left foot up. Arms wide, point your toes, big breath in. Exhale, hug your knee in, round your spine. Inhale, open just one time. Exhale, low lunge. Step back lightly. Find your balance. Inhale, crescent, rise up. Exhale, warrior two. We're flowing now. Inhale, extended side angle, left arm overhead. Exhale, crunch. 3 crunches, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Then burst open into star. Full inhale. Exhale, take the chest opener. Parallel your feet. Twist towards your right leg. Roll your shoulders up and back. Inhale, back bend. And then exhale. Lengthen your spine as you fold halfway. Hands go high. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Sway side to side. Everything's loose. Stop at your left foot. Activate your legs again. Draw up on your kneecaps. Halfway lift with a heart opener. Stay for the breath out. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, skandasana. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Exhale, high plank. And move through a Chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All the Chaturangas are optional. You can be on your knees. You can skip it and meet in down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front, forward fold. Inhale, Karate Kid, right knee lifts. Point your toe, open your heart. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, low lunge. Step back with control. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up, active back leg. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, extended side angle. Right arm reaches forward, rotate your rib cage. And then exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, burst open to star. Then bring your arms to the sides. Just let your arms be loose. Swing a couple times. Come back to center, arms active. Flip up your right palm. And then tip to the right. Inhale through center. Switch your palms, left palm up. And side bend to the left. Inhale back through center. Big star. Exhale, Skandasana. The option that works for you. Try and have good posture here. Option for your blocks, big breath in. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Inhale, step back. Exhale, Chaturanga. One long line of energy. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, come through to a seat. So good, so strong. Grab a sip of water, towel off. And then, you may be happy to know we only have one core exercise today. We're doing a lot of core mixed in with our flows. So we don't have a huge core section, but it's a fun one. Come to lay down on your back for bridge pose. Arms by your side, feet planted, hip width distance apart. Tuck your tailbone. Then press into the earth and float your hips off the floor, raising one vertebra at a time. Squeeze your glutes, magnetize your thighs together. Lift your chest towards your chin and your chin away from your chest. Big breath in. Exhale, keep your hips this high. Keep your shoulders down and walk your feet as far as you can to the left. And then hover your hips and lift, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, hover. Inhale, squeeze. Keep going at your own pace. Body twisted to the side, activating some different muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Take tiny steps. Walk your legs as far as you can to the right. Keep your shoulders where they are. Big breath in. Exhale, hover. Squeeze as you lift. Exhale, hover. Can you lift your hips a little bit higher? You get out what you put in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted. Walk your feet back to center. And then slowly lower your spine 1 vertebra at a time. Draw your knees in. Give them a squeeze. Rock side to side. Feel the stretch in your glutes. And then exhale into Supta Badakanasana, where we started class. Feet together, knees wide. 1 hand on your heart and 1 hand on your belly. Let gravity open your knees more as you release any muscular energy in your hips. Just rest here while I read you a quote by my favorite astrologer, Rob Bresney. Even if your heart's not exactly shattered at the moment, it has no doubt been so at some time in the past. I invite you to feel a wave of sadness about your suffering, and then move on to the possibility that having a broken heart is one of the best things that can happen to you. Why? Because it strengthens your humility, which makes you smarter. It demonstrates to you that you have a tremendous capacity for deep feelings, far more than you're normally aware of. It breaks down defense mechanisms that have desensitized you to the world's secret beauty. It may also inspire you to treat other people's hearts with greater care, making it more likely that you'll be able to create intelligent intimacy in the future. Maybe a certain heartbreak comes to mind. But usually attached to that is some amount of growth. Feel a little bit of gratitude for the growth that's come through your hardships. Those difficult truths that once assimilated make you richer, more tender, and more connected. On your next inhale, reach down, close your legs like a book, hold the back of your thighs and rock and roll up. You can go through a Chaturanga, you can meet in down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold. Take your feet hip-width distance apart for awkward pose. Tense your fingers. Then send your hips down, parallel your thighs with the floor. Weight in your heels. Reach forward, interlace your hands, and press your palms forward. You can stay here with a long spine. You could rise up on your tiptoes to take it to the next level. Or you can lower it down, hovering your hips above your heels, not completely sitting down. Then point your toes down, working to parallel your thighs. Have good posture. Relax your shoulders. How are you feeling right now? How can you own this moment? Accept your feelings about this experience we're practicing on our mat. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to the mat. Straighten your legs. Shift your weight forward into the balls of your feet. And find your blocks. Everybody use blocks today unless your hands can be completely flat on the floor in your forward fold, which doesn't happen for most people. We want to be able to experience cat-cow in our spine here. So push into your blocks, round your spine, tuck your chin, belly up and in. And then inhale, Find cow in your spine. Look forward. You may even want to heighten your blocks again so you can really feel this. Reach your heart forward. Exhale, cat, round, push into your blocks. Inhale, cow. Look forward, tailbone high. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, take your hands off your blocks for a second. Bend your knees and just sway to side to side. Inhale, back to center, hands on your blocks. Come into a standing split with a halfway lift. So your left leg's lifted, hips are level. Scissor your thighs together, then try and find that cow in your spine. Look up, reach your heart forward, squeeze your left glute, big breath in. Exhale, cat in your spine. Bring your knees together, bend them both. We have a flamingo leg. Our knees are bent, our spine is rounded. Inhale back to the standing splits with a halfway lift. Exhale, round, bend your knees, draw your heel towards your glute. Inhale, lengthen. Last one, exhale, flamingo leg. Inhale, warrior one. Plant your back foot and rise up. Back heel on the floor. Inwardly rotate your back thigh, send your left hip forward. Front knee bent and stacked over your ankle. Big breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, back bend. Round your shoulders up and back. Look up. And then exhale, just like you're stretching, cling wrap over the edge of a bowl. Start to stretch your spine as you fold forward into pyramid. Bring your hands onto blocks on either side of your front foot. With each exhale, fold deeper towards your leg. Send your right hip back and down. Keep pushing into your front big toe. Your blocks are still here. Let them support you. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. And then step forward into forward fold. Left foot meets your right. Bring your blocks on the lowest setting as wide as your mat. And plant your hands on your blocks. You can bend your knees if you need to. We're going to take 3 hops back to high plank. 1, 2, 3. Strong arms push into your blocks. Imagine my hand behind your head. Lift your head to meet it. Then hinge forward onto your tiptoes. Knee, chest, chin, chaturanga. Lower your knees. Then bend your elbows back. Lower your chest and chin. Maybe they reach the floor. Maybe they hover. Keeping pressure on your blocks. Bend your knees. Draw your heels towards your glutes. Point your toes. Tailbone high. Then inhale into extended Cobra variation. Straighten your legs. Toes point to your head. Reach your heart forward. Open your shoulders more. Big breath in. Exhale, down dog. Tuck your toes. Press into your blocks. Hips go high. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, tiny hops forward. 3 hops. Forward fold. Release your blocks just to sway side to side with bent knees. Come back to center. And take your standing splits. You can adjust your blocks as many times as you need to here. Root into your left foot, send your right leg high. Find your halfway lift. Cow in your spine, big breath in, level your hips. Exhale, round and curl. Bring your knees together. Squeeze your heel to your glute. Engage your Mula Bandha, your Uddiyana Bandha, your Jalandhar Bandha, all your locks. Inhale, splits with halfway lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, splits. Exhale, squeeze, knees bent. Inhale, warrior one. Plant your back heel. Rise up. Send your right hip forward, your left hip back. Equal weight in your feet. Grow taller on the inhale. Then exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Straighten your front knee. Roll your shoulders up and back. Inhale, back bend. Feel your open heart. So much space for connection. Exhale. Lengthen as you fold forward at your hips and come into pyramid pose. Your blocks are nearby. Send your right hip forward, your left hip back. Lengthen your spine on the inhale and then send your chest towards your shin on the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your foot forward to forward fold. Low setting for your blocks as wide as your mat. Palms flat. Up, back 3 times. Come into high plank. Exhale, knee, chest, chin, Chaturanga. Lower your knees. Grasshopper, your elbows back. Bring your chest and chin low. Send your tailbone high. Keep pressure in your blocks. Bend your knees, point your toes, heels to your glutes. Inhale, send your chest forward and up. Extended Cobra variation. Find a version that works for you. Keep your heart open. And exhale into down dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, hinge forward to high plank. And then exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your mat. Beautiful. Set your blocks to the side for a few rounds of Superman. Bring your arms forward. Rest your forehead on the mat. Feet hip width distance apart. Press your pubic bone down. Then on the inhale, float everything off the floor. Look down at your mat to take the wrinkles out of your neck. Roll onto the soft part of your belly. Fire up your back body. And relax. This time we're going to do a round with your arms to the sides. Tee out your arms. Press down into your pubic bone. On the inhale, float everything. Notice the differences with your arms wide. Maybe you have tight shoulders and this feels better. Full inhale. Exhale, release. Arms to the back of the room. This is working your core too. Your back is part of your core, just as much as your front. On your next inhale, float everything, roll into the soft part of your belly. Use your rhomboid, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And exhale, release left cheek to the mat. Palms up. Let your heels fall open and melt into the earth. Pema Chodron says, let the hard things in life break you. Let them affect you. Let them change you. Let these hard moments inform you and let this pain be your teacher. The experiences of your life are trying to tell you something about yourself. Don't cop out on that. Don't run away and hide under the covers. Lean into it. On your next inhale, bring your chin back to center. For floor bow, bend your knees. Capture the outside edges of your feet with your hands if that works in your body. If it doesn't, do another round of lotus. Just like in bridge, magnetize your thighs towards each other. Your knees may want to flare out. For an added challenge, you can try and seal your legs all the way together. Inhale, lift. Roll onto the soft part of your belly. Kick into your hands. Lift your knees and chest. Remember to breathe, full breath in. Exhale, release. Bring your right cheek to the mat. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side for a little while before you rest them down. Desmond Tutu, who is known to cry at the drop of a hat, which I totally love, says, discovering more joy does not, I'm sorry to say, save us from the inevitability of hardship and heartbreak. In fact, we may cry more easily, but we will laugh more easily too. Perhaps we are just more alive. Yet as we discover more joy, we can face suffering in a way that ennobles rather than embitters. We have hardship without becoming hard. We have heartbreak without being broken. Draw some strength from the earth. And then bring your chin back to center. Press into your hands. Rise up through tabletop. And come into puppy pose with our knees on our blocks. Sometimes we do puppy pose with our elbows on our blocks, but this time we're going to put our knees on there. Low setting. Tuck your toes. And walk your forearms forward. Rest your forearms and your forehead on the mat. You still want to try and stack your hips over your knees. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Do the best you can. Tailbone high. Press your chest low. Having your knees high gives you a little more leverage to open your shoulders more. Rock your head side to side. Then walk your hands back, come into Embryo Pose. Keep your knees on your blocks, your toes tucked. Send your hips to your heels and reach your arms to the back of the room, palms up. Feel your back open as gravity rolls it around the edges of your thighs. Then on your next inhale, rise up into ball pose. Set your blocks to the side. Curl up into a ball. Send yourself some love. All the love you need is within you and around you. A big breath in. Exhale, release. Come into standing on your shins for gorilla camel. Knees hip width distance apart. Bring your gorilla arms to your chest. Roll your shoulders up and back. Rip your chest open, expose your vulnerable beating heart. Look up. Send your hips forward, bend a little deeper. Remember to breathe. Big inhale. Exhale, rise up. Bring your knees together. Lower your hips to your heels for thunderbolt. One hand on your heart. Other fingertips on the floor to draw strength from the earth. Feel the strength of your heart beating under your hand. One more inhale. Exhale, shift your hips off to the side, swing your legs around. Grab your strap and come to laying on your back. Lower down slowly with control. And take the little loop of your strap and hook it on your right foot. Extend your leg up for supine hand to big toe pose. If you can reach your big toe, more power to you. Otherwise, the strap is really great for this. Send your right hip away from your face towards the front. Lengthen through the back seam of your leg. Big breath in. Exhale, open your leg to the right. Bring it to a hover. Support it by holding onto your strap. Rotate your inner thigh towards your face. Inhale, bring it back through center. And exhale, cross it over. Hold the strap with your left hand so you can stretch your right arm to the side. Look to the right. Keep your shoulders near the earth. Draw your top hip away from your face. Inhale, rise back up. Release your foot. Supine hand to big toe pose on the other side. Bring the strap onto your left foot. Send it high. Flex your feet, lengthen your left side. Draw your foot towards your face. With every exhale, release the tension. And then open your leg to the left. Hover it. Rotate your inner thigh towards your face. Inhale, come back through center. Cross your leg over to the other side, outstretch your left hand. Send your top hip away. And inhale back through center. Release your strap. Set it to the side. Plant your left foot. Come into half happy baby on the right. Straighten and bend your right leg. Switch out your legs. Plant your right foot. Hold your left toe with your peace fingers. Straighten and bend. And release your toes. Curl up into a tiny ball. Full wind removing pose. Time for self-love. Big inhale. And exhale, release. Send your legs long. Wrap your shoulder blades underneath you. Palms up. Open your hips to the sky. I'll close with a quote by Louise Erdrich. Life will break you. Nobody can protect you from that, and living alone won't either, for solitude will also break you with its yearning. You have to love. You have to feel. It is the reason you are here on earth. You are here to risk your heart. You are here to be swallowed up. And when it happens that you are broken or betrayed or left or hurt or death brushes near, let yourself sit by an apple tree and listen to the apples falling all around you in heaps, wasting their sweetness. And tell yourself you tasted as many as you could. Start to deepen and lengthen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle out your ankles and your wrists. Let your head fall to one side and then to the other. Take a long good morning stretch. Reach your arms overhead. Point your toes. Let your lower back arch up. Big breath in. And exhale into fetal pose on your favorite side, using your bicep as a pillow. Moving from corpse's pose to fetal pose is a transition of rebirth. We can be reborn in any moment. So as you reflect on your past heartbreaks, decide which ones you're ready to leave behind on your mat today. Forgive others and yourself, and trust that there's a beautiful future waiting for you. One that you maybe can't even imagine. Take a full inhale to seal your intention. And an exhale, let it go. With as little movement as possible, rise up to an easy seat on your mat. Bring your prayer hands to third eye center. Ground down as you lengthen your spine. The light, the love, the teacher, the student, and the hot mess in me recognizes and adores the light, the love, the teacher, the student, and the hot mess in you. Namaste. Oh, thank you so much for practicing with me today. Even if you're not in the middle of a breakup or a heartache, I hope you can relate to everything we talked about in class. And there's a lot more on my website, a great article about navigating breakups and healing meditation. So thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next week at Be Free Yoga.